Hello guys, it's Friday, around 5 to 9. Thought I'd try and make a video here. Been busy at the other house, painting and plumbing and all that other stuff. And just thought I wouldn't go there today. Thought I'd get on the truck and do some of this stuff. I did get that old '06 Ford truck out of here. Everything was just wore out, but I did get all those parts replaced. But this fender was smashed. I should have took a before shot of it, but forgot to turn the camera on. But you can see where it's all crunched in and everything. And when I took the stuff out of here, thinking I might get in behind it to pound it out, but this fender is like in several pieces, braces and brackets, and there's plastic in there, and everything's welded, spotted together, so I can't get in there. So I decided to cut along the seam to see if I could hammer this out. Well, this is just all gone a little nuts on me, and it rot in there. That broke away, which wasn't noticeable until I started beating on it. So far what I've come up with is this piece here. Made templates off the other side, the other fender, got the shape. That's how I did that with the cardboard. The box is pretty much done for body work, it just needs primed. But say it's just going to work away at a little bit. So this is where I got my shape. Might show it would help. Anyway, it's hard to do here, but it wasn't too hard to get the right shape. And I just got it tacked together so far because I don't even know if it's going to work. So I got a line through there, so I'm going to cut that off. And I don't know if I can slip it in underneath and try to hold this fender out, because that's my problem here now. It's all weird, flopping, and she got some pretty good kinks in her, so I got to cut those kinks out because I can't even hammer them, dolly them. They just so thin that it just bounces around. So just thought I'd turn the camera on and see what I come up with. Like I said, I'm just fooling around, doing something different today. And once I get this fitting, make sure it's going to work, I'll weld it all up and grind it and try to make a new fender. And I put a little curve in it, this piece here, the top part, on the English wheel, which worked pretty good again. This didn't need a lot, but needed a little. And with the English wheel, I got the curve without, I think you can see that little bit of a crown in it. And I didn't beat it all up with a hammer, so it's straight. So, anyways, I'll turn the camera back on here as I get going, see if we can save this fender. So I don't want to buy a new one, and like I said, I'm just going to sell the truck anyway, so we're going to patch it up so it holds. I'd like to see it hold for couple years for somebody else. As I say, it's just a rough old truck anyway, but it's solid and make a good work truck. So we're just gonna do that, and over the next couple weeks I'm gonna be working on the rockers and the cab corners. So just a little bit at a time. It's just too much to do and not enough time to do it, and I sure wish I was working on that, but that's gonna have to wait till I get this house out of the way, which hoping it's not gonna take too long. Had some people asking about it already, so it's a good sign. Anyway, I'll be back as I get this in. Pretty thin stuff. Oh, paint makes it got harder. Oh, that's pretty thin. That's terrible. Anyways, out with the old Gonna be one of them days. Hey! It's tight. Everyone's coming hard. Breaker wire, piece of pipe. Works every time. Well, I'm getting my patch fitted. It's gonna rain. Actually, it's been spitting. Geez, one thing was easy. Pull these two pins, headlight comes out. So that allowed me to get in here. And there was a big old dent right here, so I got that out a lot. Quite a bit. And I ended up flanging this right here. See it sticking out there. Just to try to make it a little more solid because it's all buckly. So I got that in there. Now I'm going to take it back out and weld here because I think that's going to be my shape, and then I'll start pushing it in to the flange, weld her up, and let the sand this all off. I got little tits there where I've been prying it out with a bar because you can't get your hand in there, so everything's closed in. So anyways, I think it's gonna be okay in the end. A little fiberglass will shape her up, and hopefully we'll have a fender that's not all caved in. Once I get it welded, I'll just try to hammer those little dents out some more so it's not really thick there. Actually, it probably won't be anyway because it's really not that deep, but better than buying a fender. I think those fenders are a couple $100 just second hand, so, and I see why. There's so much to them, but they're flimsy as all heck. And I think that's why they put all that stuff in behind them to make them more solid instead of making them thicker in the first place. But that metal is not very thick. I'm using 20 gauge and it is a lot thicker than that fender. So yeah, I just sort of give you a shot of that, just fitting her in. Finagling with it, try to get her. Say, I'm just fooling around today. Trying to take it easy. I got to back to work Monday, so this is what you do, just take my time. Yep, it's not pretty, but it's strong. It's not buckling no more. Nice and solid. Got some grinding to do. It's not crashed in anymore, but there's a lot of little dimples in it that I'll have to take care of with the fiberglass because I just can't get my hand in there. Everything's just blocked right off. And well, it's better. Not perfect, but better. So we'll see what she looks like once I grind this paint all off and get some grind the welds off and fix up where I missed and get some fiberglass on there, and it should be better than what it was. But that's a hard one. Get at. I can see why people get new fenders because it's a lot faster. I don't know about cheaper, but it's a lot faster. So anyways, I'm going to grind that off and try to hammer that highs down some more and put a little bit of fiberglass on her and see how she looks. So it's 4 o'clock. Got this far on the fender. Got it fiberglassed. Got it welded, grind it, fiberglassed, and first coat of body fill. And sort of shaped in. Best I can get it for now. Still got a really low spot right there. There's a sort of a ridge that goes along there, and then it dips in, and then the line. There's a lot happening in a very small area to try to get the right shape. So if I had another fender, I would have changed it, but by the look of it, I'm going to be able to salvage it. It should be okay, I do believe. And I'll come out tomorrow morning and finish this up. And that'll probably be it for the weekend. Because I got to back to work Monday and just going to take it easy. So, and I might come out at nights and do a little bit here and there. Got to get some primer on this thing. I got to get the rockers made, the cab corners made. Just going to take my time with it. And once it's all done, then I'll put it up for sale. So, other than that, that's what I've been doing. Not much. Just taking it easy. And once I get this house sold, I'll get back on the Nova and get back on track. Because I'm pretty close on the Nova. I figure I'm about 80 hours away from putting paint on it. So I'm really looking forward to that. And say I've had there is a few people interested in it, asking me about the house, interested. No, nothing's been offered or anything like that yet, but because I want to get everything painted first, and I got the hardest room in the house done. The bathroom's finished, so now I can move on to the other rooms and go a little faster. So, and not this weekend, but next weekend I got a little crew coming, and we're going to go out there and do some major painting. So it should go pretty quick after that, and hopefully it sells, so I can get back on that. Anyways, I just turned the camera on today. Like I say, I was just farting around trying to see if I could salvage this fender, and it looks like it's going to be okay. So I'm going to let you go here. Thanks for watching, guys, subscribing. Hope everybody has a good one. Take care.